Okay, there we go. Now we live, man. Let's see. There we go. IG. Look like something happening. There we go. Chris, can you see me?
Yo.
You there?
I'm here.
Okay. Shout out to 1400 Ripper. Y'all pull up, man. We got Chris Michaels on the phone lines tonight. Lord knows the devil tried to stop us, but we made it happen, man.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. We're going to kick it off. We got Chris on the phone lines. We was having issues with the camera, so we got him on the phone lines. Chris, you are in North Dakota. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. Say something again?
I said yes.
Damn. It's cutting your voice out. Chris.
Yo, I'm here.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, yeah. I hear him. All right, so
Next.
you out there in North Dakota, man. Talk to us about the experience out there, man. I'm sure that's a culture shock for you. You ain't got no Louisiana food. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Actually, where I am, bro, they got a Louisiana cook in the kitchen, so he from, like say, would kind of give me a little taste of home, but other than that, bro, it's nothing out here. But the landscape telling me the winters are gonna be
Hell yeah.
out this bitch.
Hell yeah. We got some of that. Shout out to Coke Bottle Sean.
To get below 30.
Oh, it's cold out there?
No, not yet. But they say in.
Hello? Chris.
Hello?
Okay, there you go.
Yo,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
It's the devil, man. The devil don't want us to be great tonight. But look, we are doing this interview tonight. We doing this interview tonight because Favor is officially out, man. Talk about the response you've been getting from the song, bro. And we're gonna play it.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me? Chris.
Bro, I don't know what's going on.
Chris.
I'm here.
You not hearing me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Are you trying to watch the live? Because that could be
I can hear you, bro.
I think are you trying to watch the live? Chris. That might be the issue.
I don't know.
Chris. Chris.
Yo, Lex.
Are you trying to watch the live?
I'm not on the live.
Okay.
Nope.
Stay off the live. Because that could affect your audio, what you hearing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not on the live, bro.
Okay. And we hear you good. You responding to what I'm saying. So, all right, we got Chris Michaels in the building. And they joining this motherfucker tonight. The single Favor, man, you did the mic drop. It went crazy. When I first heard it, I told you it touched me. You know what I'm saying? I got family members telling me that. Look, I got one partner told me he couldn't even listen to it all the way, bro. Had the tears rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Did you expect that reaction from this song?
To be honest, Lex, no, man. Like I said, I had an interview maybe like a week ago, and I just said that the song wasn't intended to not finna do gospel.
Right.
It was just, I feel like it was given to me. You know, God was just like, because I had the beat for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to write something real R&B. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, bro, nothing is coming. And
right.
I felt like God was just like, look, I'm finna give you this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is. This is it's nothing else. This is what you're gonna do to it. This is what it sounds like. This is what it is, bro. Bro, it was effortless, and I just felt good to run into it in such a way that, you know, it's getting this much love at such a, you know, high rate. And with me just putting it out, with me just performing it, with me just For real. And I'm glad that people responded to it like that.
Hell yeah.
I really am.
Yeah. Well, we gonna play it for the stream, man. And we gonna get up out of here because the devil is playing on your end. I ain't gonna lie to you, cuz. He playing on your end with the audio, but we gonna get it right, y'all. Y'all hearing it? Well, y'all heard it first with me on the Trill FM mic drop, but it's officially out. If you just tuning in, you don't know who Chris Michaels is, please don't leave the stream, man. It's gonna be the hottest song of 2025. Let's go. It's called Favor. What up, Band-Aid? We got the Queen of Cash in the building. It's that new Chris Michaels. Let's go.
I don't know what I did to gain your favor, but I wanna thank you. I know this major, nothing short of amazing. No one can see me like you do, and everything I am, I owe it all to you. Your love is patient. When I think about it, it's crazy now. Could have been one of the ones that didn't make it.
Let me know how you sounding. Let me get some praying hands in the chat.
Lord, I'm so glad that you found me worthy. Your favor, yeah. Glory, all right. Glory, Lord, I wanna thank you for your favor. Glory, there's no one else but you can love me like you do.
Gabriella, what up? Yes, sir, Ripper. Lil J, what up? Come on. Let the hook in. Come on. Man, every time, bro. Every time, Chris. Make sure y'all follow my boy. They say this real music right here. Exactly, bro. We got to make it our duty, man. And Chris, I want to talk to you about this. We got to make it our duty, bro, to really push people like you. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Because it's a situation going on where, bro, Atlanta had a chokehold on the industry for the longest. And now we started to find out a lot of the streams were fake. Niggas buying number ones and shit like that. It's time for a new era of something. You know what I'm saying? I think the sound you got, bro, is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? The minute the people hear it, they locked in. But what do you feel about what are the moves you're gonna make in your career to get a fan base, you know, a cult following behind you? Because this stream shit is getting out of control, man. Ain't no money in it. People faking to win. Like, what's the
point? And I thought about that too, Lex. And I've been watching a lot of artists like Lil gain their following organically, and it seems as if they just did trial and error. They found out something that works, and they found their core people. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't a money thing at first. Don't get it twisted. They wanted to make the bread, but they gained the fan base first. They gained the followers first. First, they were discovered. And in this industry, that's what's, I wouldn't say that's what's missing, but that it factor, you know, because now you don't have to be I'm saying you just have to be popular. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I got on a band yesterday, the Paradox band, and bro, but it's a pop rock band, it's a punk rock band,
Right.
and they have something that was unique. And they're good. There is not a gimmick of them pretending like their songs are good, bro. They amazing talent creeps through that saturated shit. It's something that's amazing. Bill Russell is an amazing talent, but he's also an amazing marketer. And that's what I have to do, Lex. I got to find my core fans. I got to find my core people. Don't get me wrong, Instagram, the numbers, that's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a great thing for people to check out, for people to want to come to your page, to want to come and watch you, or to just be intrigued and be like, wow, okay, why are all these people interested in this? But it's also, like I said, about grabbing that core fan base. And I just haven't broke through the ceiling. And shooting. I just got to keep shooting, man. And I grand scheme, all I know is what I've learned and what I've gathered over time of me doing this. I've learned a few things over the course of my time. But I had a very in a way or a niche in doing certain things, and I just want to add that to the repertoire. I still have a long way to go, man, but I think that I'm making strides, bro. And it just take one. I just want to believe that I'm close. I just believe that I'm really close. I just can't stop. I just can't quit. And it's so many times, Lex, even maybe like some of my close people, bro, I feel like I'm done. I'm just burnt out, you know, because of the things that have happened to me,
right?
You know, not back then and recently. I'm just burnt out, but something in me just won't let me quit. It won't let me quit.
Yeah, man. So, well, I mean, you know, we try to educate as well. That's why I want to bring up, you know, the current story that's floating around about, you know, buying streams. All this shit is smoke and mirrors, y'all. Any artist, anybody tuning in, I want y'all to understand when you see a song going crazy, they paid a lot of money to make that happen. That's what numbers. That's you going up against that. So you got to understand that, like, if you don't feel like you're getting what you're supposed to get, it's because you're not doing what they're doing. You dig what I'm saying? And they're not playing by the rules. So, you know, that's why you'll see an artist with like 1 million, let's say 1 million followers, right? Or they got 1 million streams or 2 million streams on a song, but they can't sell out a club. You know what I'm saying? They can't. Or you'll see somebody and it's like, damn, you go to their page.
Boy say you got 1 million streams, but you can't fit a crowd in there.
Yeah, because it's not real. And plus the other thing too, like how they the metrics for like what's platinum now is bullshit. So like, all right, let's say Cardi B just dropped that new single, right? And I'm not talking down on Cardi. I'm just saying, Cardi do big numbers with the single. I think it's called Imaginary Player or something like that. And then she got the other one she dropped before that.
She took the sample from Jay-Z.
Right.
She Jay-Z let her use that.
And then she got the club joint she did too. If those two songs go crazy.
I'm outside.
Yeah, I'm outside. If those two songs go crazy before the album drop, and I'm talking about if they make the numbers go up on those two songs, right? That album is considered platinum. That's not how it's supposed to go. Like back in the day when we had, back in the day you had an album and you had a single. You had to go into a music store and buy the single, right? Because the album, you had to go. You dig what I'm saying? So the metrics done changed, and that's why you're seeing like the numbers in concerts going down. See, NBA YoungBoy got a real fan base. That's a real fan base.
That man got a cult like fan base.
You dig what I'm saying? He not getting no radio play. You know what I'm saying? He don't really even get played in the clubs super crazy all over the country, but he got fans. So when he drops shit,
Right.
he gonna do his numbers, but we about to see what this tour gonna do. It's about to go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what it's about, y'all. It's about a fan base. Don't worry about the streams. Get you a fan base.
Don't worry about the numbers.
Right. Look at Zero. Bro, Zero another one. And Zero has been consistent from the beginning. I'm talking about all the way back, to my younger days, all the way up until now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want
asshole about nature.
You don't want streams, you don't want to look, nigga. You want dollars. You need to be able to get a fan base.
You want the dollars, man.
You need a fan base to purchase your t-shirts or tickets or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Worry about that shit.
Man, if you got 20,000 loyal fans and you are able to sell merch or you're able to sell do shows and things, bro, at 20,000 people at $100 each, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, it's real. It's about real life longevity. And like I said, it's tough. I tell you, it's some days I just be like, bro, like, I hear this shit that be going crazy, or I hear that shit and I just be like, what am I doing? What can I do? And sometimes a nigga want to get on the gimmick shit because it's like, man, it seems like talent doesn't matter, and you have to do. It seems like you have to work extra hard with the talent. But I also look at the talent. Who is really in the game or is really emerging. And at the end of the day, and this is to anyone who's listening, anybody who's starting music or doing music, anything with the music industry. I ain't no guru. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. Like, it still works. And if you just not, I just feel like I'm not working hard enough. You know what I'm saying? I guess I just haven't hit something or did something to catch an eye, but it's still working. And I take nothing away from anybody who's made it, because it take work, bro. Like, it take work, and it's discouraging, and it'll take the breath out of you. And if you don't have that motivation, if you don't have determination or something inside you, that it'll drive you crazy if you don't make it. It'll drive you crazy if you don't do it. It'll drive you crazy if you can't make it happen. And that's what it is for me. It's not about the clout. It's not about I just can't let go of music. It won't let me go.
Yeah.
It won't let me go, Lex. Like, I'm in the car. Man, the signal, like when you hit the signal, to turn, bro, I write hooks off shit like that.
Nigga, that's what I used to do. That's bruh, believe it or not, all that shit y'all used to hear me say in Shakers and shit, bruh. During the week, I'd get in the car and just listen to shit and find my pocket. Like, find where I could, I'm going to say this here, I'm going to say that there, bro. I do the same shit, dog. The same shit, man. A good old long ride. You make it, look, you make it all right turns. You going in circles, nigga. You heard me? But the juices be flowing with the, you know what I'm saying? With the lyrics and melodies and all that type of shit, man. Hell yeah, bro. But that's a good message, though. I need to read what Cody said. He said, Chris, if you want them fans, you got to get in their face and pull where they at. That's true. That's true, Cody. But I feel like we got it way more easier than we did before, right? A person could go viral and that could be it. Or you could actually physically go to places and get on. I feel like for certain artists, they need that because they don't have no artist development going on right now. Some dudes are talented, but their stage presence is trash. You know what I mean? Yeah. They don't know how to carry themselves on stage. So for those type of people, what Cody's saying is absolutely right. Go to the open mic so you get used to performing in front of a crowd. Before the paid shows come in, you want to be solid from the word go. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you go viral and you done did like let's say 10 open mics just to showcase your talent, just do that. Just to get the experience. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got Big Fella in the chat. What up? Big Fella video gonna be dropping this weekend. Y'all get ready for that. Absolutely. But yeah, shout out. That's some good info, Cody. And I say, and that's one of the things that I be working on too, bro. And I want to get this shout out, man. UG Havoc, bro. I don't know if people know him or not, but I went to his shows.
I went to his shows, man, and this guy, and like I said, I've been through major shows too, but this guy has such a show. Kodak. I said Kodak. Code Black is a very heavy performer too. He controls it when he comes into the room. But Havoc has a show that he has structured, bro, and he has worked tirelessly on perfecting it. And when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh shit, regardless if it's 1,000 people there,
that's right,
or if he the biggest or not the biggest, man.
That's right.
Like I've seen this show.
He gonna steal the show. He's gonna steal the show just off of that.
It.
Yeah, because he knows what to do in his show. Yeah.
Yes, man. And I told him, I said, bro, when you get time, I want to create a show. I want you to help me to create a show, because he has mastered, or, you know, he's in the midst of mastering. As far as I can see, he has mastered his show. And I know that he can give me pointers. I'm not opposed to anyone giving me suggestions or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm with it, because I want to be a better artist. But like I said, man, and you have to know what you're good at. And I am good. I'm a hit maker, bro. I write smashes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I create them, and that is my gift. You know what I'm saying? So and I want this to be known, bro, whether I get it as an artist, whether I get it as an A&R, whether I get it as a writer, whether I get it as a co-producer, however it go, man, I know that I'm destined to do this. So however it roams, however it falls, that's destined. That's God. You know what I'm saying? So music is it's me.
Yeah.
You know, it's me. And I'm and I'm putting out this gospel EP, and I want people to understand or to know, like, I'm not saying, you know, I'm holding them down. I'm finna go. God. No, bro, this is just that's what God was giving me, and that's what was pouring out of me in the midst of me going through what I was going through and dealing in this music and creating. At the time, God was giving me this music, and so that's what I wrote. You know what I'm saying? That's what was pouring out of me. Yeah. That's what happened. And when y'all hear this project, y'all going to understand that it's real, and it's called The Prodigal Son, and it's just following the premise of the prodigal son. Someone who left, someone who lost it, someone who got lost and returned back home, and knowing that, okay, look, it's some certain things that I have to change, and I understand that. And God himself, or God, is unconditional, bro. He loves unconditionally. And that's what I mean by he don't judge, and that I have to pay homage. And I came back because those are my roots. I was raised in the church. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so that's what I wanted to do, and that's the idea of it. That's the premise of it. And I'm excited. Regardless on what it does, Lex, I'm just super excited about putting out this project because it feels good, and I just think that it's going to touch everybody, not just the core people, everyone, you know? So I just want people to experience. I'm excited myself. Like I said, I don't care about whatever it does, bro. I just want people to experience because I loved making it. Yeah. I enjoyed it, bro.
And I think that's an important lesson too. Like, enjoy what you do, man. Look, if you need money, don't do this, okay? Don't do this yet. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do this.
Sometimes you got to check yourself to make sure that this is exactly what you want to do, because a lot of people are doing music to get paid, and that's what's fucking up the sound. That's why shit don't sound authentic. That's why nobody got no real motion to me. Like, and I'm not knocking Sexy Red, but she's a prime example, bro. I know y'all fuck with her, but she's not talented, dog. She's just not. Like, she's. Yeah. I'm keeping it real. Like.
Yeah. Like I said, and that's not. Listen, bro. Because people are bad because you said, but this is an opinion, and everybody got one. Like I said, man, I think that she found a lane, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna take this.
But hold on, did she really find a lane, Chris? Because look who's behind her.
I'm saying I think she made it popular.
This is what I'm saying.
She made it more popular.
Here's what I know from being in radio for damn near 20 years, right? Radio has a repetitive recipe. You hear something over and over and over again, you're bound to fuck with it.
It's an earworm,
right?
You gonna fuck with it.
And what I'm telling you is, not Chris, Sexy Red, in any era you put her in, and I'm talking about like the 90s or whatever, she wouldn't be as big as they made her. No. It was all about marketing, who she was next to, the whole shit. They put a lot of money to make her blow up like that. So what I'm saying is for the people,
and they put her next to a lot of people.
Right. So so the point I'm making, and then Thug done just recently told the world you could buy a #1 album. So how you know these people really be hot for real? You know what I'm saying? That's why we seeing more of this type of thing.
They be hot and broke too, though.
Yeah.
They be popular and broke too, though.
Yeah. 1400 Ripper say, is it a lane or marketing? Yeah, it's definitely marketing, brother. It's definitely marketing.
It's definitely marketing. And it's not no lane.
Yeah, pay attention to who they market her to. They marketed her. Yeah. They marketed her to kids. You see what I'm saying? Kids will give anything a shot. You know what I'm saying? Baby Shark is probably a diamond record. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? Like kids will fuck with what they fuck with, but if you put it in their face, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. And
but they, like I said, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Oh no, you good. You good.
They're like sponges, man, and that's the most how can I say this word? Influential stage is a kid. You know what I'm saying? When you're at the ages of 5 and so on and so forth. That's the most influential time, you know what I'm saying? Because they soak things up like a sponge, anything I see, I'm gonna gravitate to it. That's just like candy. Like they're not you're not born liking candy, or you're not born like you know what I'm saying, they subject themselves to it, or they put it in their face for it.
You indoctrinated, however they say that word. Indoctrination.
Yeah, so it's definitely marked because a lane can be created. Ain't no lane, you know what I'm saying? Lanes can be created, and that's what they did for her. They seen that, she made it cool because they was already out there. I mean, it wasn't like they wasn't rap, but she made it cool to be rap. She made it cool.
But did she do that? Did she do that, or Glorilla did that? I feel like Glorilla did that. And
listen.
Glorilla's rise. Here's the difference between Sexy Red and Glorilla to me. Glorilla's rise. That hit was so undeniable, bro. You couldn't. Like the
That's
beat,
what I'm saying. And she transitioned though, Lex. Sexy Red didn't.
Yes.
Glorilla transitioned into something major.
Yeah.
Glorilla after this record, Glorilla made real songs. Glorilla made a real album. Sexy Red did not transition. Sexy Red stayed thotty lottie. Sexy Red stayed ratchet. Sexy Red looked like she came. Every time you see Sexy Red, she looked like she just came out of the club. It's 3:00 in the morning. She sweated. She's been popping ass all night, and she got barefooted in that bitch.
Yeah.
That's what she looked like.
Yeah.
Every time you see her, that's what she looked like. But that's how they market her. That's how they market. It's okay to be this. You can do this. Be comfortable in what you such and such is, or fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. They empowered that movement. They empowered Sexy Red.
But look how long Glorilla's run lasted versus everybody else.
Yeah.
Sexy Red, we ain't heard from her in a minute. I know she dropped something recently, or she was working on something recently. But
Glorilla is up there with the real female MCs. That right now, that's in that category, the real female MCs. You feel me? That's really doing that shit like those.
It's not even the female MCs. Like Glorilla is the go-to feature for anybody that want to get a popping record. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's going crazy.
And the reason why I was bringing up Sexy Red, that whole crew, her, the City Girls, like all that shit done phased the fuck out. It done phased out. It's gone.
And the City Girls did it elegantly. They didn't stay. It was rat. They were talking about that scam and ratchet shit, but they did it in a high class way. I feel like they did. But like I said,
high class. I mean, now you talking about Young Miami? You talking about the look?
Yeah, I'm just saying the way the look of it all.
Okay, yeah,
I'll give you that. I'll give you
that.
The presentation of it all. They were talking that shit, but the presentation of it all was we real pretty scamming, thugging,
right,
rich. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, to go back, Sexy Red is I'm hood,
right.
fuck your nigga.
Right.
You know, you can fuck my nigga, fuck your nigga.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a different marketing scheme. It was a whole different outlook.
And a whole lot of money. And I gotta keep pushing that. It was a whole lot of money. So when
all of it.
You know, when you look at and look, the marketing is happening even in the mess. You know what I'm saying? If we had to be honest with ourselves, Meg Thee Stallion wraps circles around a motherfucking Sexy Red. Because Meg Thee Stallion is and then look, I gotta be careful with the talented word too, because a lot of these girls, some of them aren't writing their own songs. Like Cardi B don't write none of her music, right?
You could hey, listen, you can tell when she do write and you can tell when she don't.
You talk about Cardi B?
I can tell when she writes. Yes, I could tell when she write her own songs and when she don't. She wrote that Jay-Z sample. She wrote some of that.
You think she wrote that? Okay.
Yeah, I could tell her delivery wasn't as clean as the hot shit she had before. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta tap in and listen to, like, I know when Chris Brown write his own songs and when he don't.
Okay. Big X the plug.
Chris,
hold on.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You say female Lotto to no cap. Yeah, Lotto. Now see, Lotto is she different.
Lotto hard though.
Lotto hard as fuck. Lotto is what I feel like she should have been. I heard that whole album. She should have been pushed harder than she was. And I'm not saying she ain't pushed hard, but I'm saying that run Sexy Red was on, bro. I couldn't understand, like, how is this happening? Like she's selling out these shows. It didn't make sense to me because I'm like, the music ain't really all that, but the girls fuck with it. But I knew it was gonna have a short window. Another artist who I feel like had a short window, and I'm not saying he done, but that Boss Man D-Lo shit. I thought that nigga would have at least another summer. He quiet right now.
D-Lo.
He quiet right now, man. And that's and
I don't know. I wasn't, like I said. I don't listen to. I listen to it. I don't. It's not like I don't. Excuse me. It's not like I don't listen. It's just a few records that I fuck with.
Right.
But like, that Clips album that just came out was,
again,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
phenomenal.
That's masters at work. You dig what I'm saying? And that ain't everybody cup of tea. Everybody not into the lyrical shit.
Not.
And don't get me wrong. There's a place for hold on. Oh, they say he got whipped out his clothes. Damn, for real?
Who? D-Lo?
Yeah, they say, oh, Boss Man, since he got whipped out his clothes. What the fuck?
Damn, he got whipped out his clothes.
God damn, nigga. But what I was about to say. Oh, the Clips album. So the Clips album, Kendrick, the Drake and Kendrick battle, that told a story too. Like Drake has been on top for 15 years. Young Thug just said you could buy number one. I don't know if y'all remember when was it Scorpion? Yeah.
Yes.
You could go
that
on.
Album
you
didn't
could
do so hot either.
No, it did great. Let me tell you why. Or was it Views?
Yeah.
It might have been Views.
It might have been Views. Scorpion didn't do hot.
So if you was on Spotify or Apple Music at that time, they had Drake on playlists that weren't the genre of what Drake do. Like they pushed that shit so hard. So I feel like that's been going on his whole career. And I'm not saying Drake not talented. I'm saying that 15-year run, that's like a nigga doing steroids. Something ain't right. Like I don't know no artist that had a run like that. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know no artist that had a run like that.
Top for a long time.
A long time, bro. And what I'm saying is, now that we know they're not playing fair, they're not playing fair. Cause see, this is what we couldn't see when Drake was dominating. His character. We couldn't see his character. He wasn't writing.
Listen to me.
He wasn't writing a lot of that shit.
Man, listen. Boy, you just hit me with the shit right there.
And let me tell you,
hit me with it.
Let me tell you how I know.
You just hit me with it.
That's why Kendrick won the battle. Kendrick exposed his character. You dig what I'm saying? Why all these niggas he done helped out back in the day going against him? Well, behind the scenes, what y'all didn't know, when he would hop on those records like that, he got the publishing. If they released it as a single, he basically took over the song. They didn't get none of that. You dig what I'm saying?
Listen, man. And this boy, listen. JD said something so real. JD said, "Listen, man." They asked him, they was like, "You listen to Drake?" He said, "Man, yeah, I listened to Drake when he started making music. Right now, he mad. Like that's all he been talking about. Like, bro, if JD said if it was me, man, I'd just be making bops.
Right.
You feel me? Like get back to it because it's no question, my guy. You are good. You are nice.
But
You feel me?
he's good like Cardi B is good. This is what I'm saying. We don't know what the real Drake music sound like. He been having writers for years, bro. We don't know
what the real Drake music.
Listen to me, Chrizz. Listen to me. We haven't got a timestamp. Hold on, look, pay attention. We ain't got a timestamp joint from Drake since the beef.
Right.
Why? And all his fans,
what were we listening to before?
Hold on,
though?
I'm saying all his core fans are begging for it. He can't write it because he wasn't writing the ones they love, bruh. When the I can't remember the name of the song, but it was it was written by Lil Yachty, and I remember when I heard it, I'm like, man, that nigga sound like Yachty on that bitch. But it was like then the reference dropped. So nigga, you're Drake, right? You done told the world you could write, bangers back to back to back. You done dominated.
That's what you said.
You see what I'm saying?
Say that.
So why the fuck you taking songs from Yachty? Now maybe you experimenting with a sound, but what happened after that beef? And I'm telling y'all, even the songs he did within the beef and the songs he done dropped since then, they not hitting like they was before, bro. And it's not. I don't think it's a thing where people feel like Drake ain't that nigga no more. He's still that nigga to a lot of people. But I feel like whoever was writing that shit ain't around no more. Pay attention. Pay attention, dog. I'm telling y'all. The timestamp records, that's Drake bag. If that was Drake really writing that shit. We ain't got one, bro.
Right.
That's exposing his shit. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, that's you just and bro, I swear to God, I never thought about it like that. You know what I'm saying? I never seen like that in that perspective because it was so much things going. He was winning so much that how could you see his character? We thought that the character that we were seeing was him.
And he was never playing fair, bro. I'm saying like the labels was doing whatever the fuck he wanted, giving him whatever budget he wanted. And if you go look at any Drake project, bro, and go look at the names, go to the credits. You probably can see the credits on Apple Music. You go up in there, you're gonna see all these people names on here, bro. He was never really hiding it, but like nobody was really paying attention either. You dig what I'm saying?
No.
The album where he's sitting at that table, loving the crew and all that, bro. Half of that album is The Weeknd. That's all The Weeknd, bro. The
Weeknd?
Yes. He wrote half the album.
Wrote it?
Bro, that was his songs. He talked about it. That's why he never signed to Drake. Nigga took half his album. You know what I'm saying? He took half his album, bro. And that's the thing. You could be a great performer, but don't say you a great artist if you can't recreate your greatness. You know what I'm saying? Because your greatness kind of got an asterisk by it. It's like, nigga, all right, you great now, but you wasn't the mind that put that together. That's why the Clips album, that's why Kendrick, anybody that you see are just like, I'm gonna put it like this, the super, super duper lyrical people can do that shit in they sleep. What Kendrick put on was a masterclass of breaking this dude's character behind the scenes down. You know what I'm saying? They got videos. They got videos of Drake having a birthday party in Calabasas, bro. Them girls don't look no 18, man. I'm not saying he fuck with kids, but I'm saying he keep too many young women around him. You know what I'm saying? They had the video where he kissed the 17-year-old girl on stage. After she told him she was 17. Right? So everything Kendrick broke down, bro, it was facts. I'm not saying it was 100% facts, but it was close enough. You know what I mean? and I feel like Drake is one of these people that kind of like he the way he does the metrics for being great is like Billboard and charts and, Grammys and all that shit, man. You got some great people, but that ain't gonna never see the Hot 100. You know what I mean? We just talked about Zero. Bro, Zero probably the most consistent, talented artist out of Texas that's just like he's doing it all, bro. He's writing the hooks, he's writing the you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga there, that's real talent. That's what it really look like. And you ain't gotta, you know, sell out arenas to be great, man. Just let your music speak. But we gonna figure out this marketing shit. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna figure it out as a crew and a family. What's the next move? Because whatever the next move is not what the major artists are doing, bro. They playing games. That streaming shit there's no money in streaming. So even if you, let's say you got 5 million streams on the song, Snoop Dogg already told y'all for 1 million streams you get $4,000.
Yeah.
How many of y'all gonna hit 5 mil? Let's be real. And that ain't shit. That's not gonna change your life either. $4,000.
Not gonna change
it ain't gonna change your life, bro. So you got to work on developing that fan base, man. Putting the music out. Learn how to market. Learn how to do what the majors are doing. But don't worry about the numbers, because if the numbers ain't making dollars, it really don't matter, bro. It really don't matter.
Yeah, it's not real, bro.
Because you could buy those numbers, man. You could buy those numbers, you could buy those streams, you could buy those likes, those follows, the whole shit. You could look like you the shit, but are you really behind the scenes? That's what it's about. Get that fan base. It was good talking with y'all, man. We about to get up out of here. 1400 Ripper. Lex host the Pressure Louisiana tape and push the fuck out that bit. Oh man, y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I got some shit going on. I'm gonna announce real soon, man. Hell yeah. And look, if y'all need a mic drop, man, book with your boy. Book with your boy.
Book with him ASAP, bro.
Because hey, man. And look, just tell him, Chris, what was the reaction when your video went up? Because remember, I told you, I say, look, we just gonna do it. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, it went crazy. It went absolutely crazy, man. And the number's still going up on that video, bro. The number's still going up. And that's what brought people or grabbed people attention to the record. And just the whole look of it all, man. I want people to truly understand how much of a pillar DJ Lex is to the city of Lafayette, Louisiana, period, man. So if y'all don't know, and you know what I hate for these youngsters, bro, or these people that never got a chance to experience. Never got a chance to experience Shakers, bro. I'm sorry for y'all. I truly am. You know what I'm saying? The death of, I'm so sorry, because that was a time and era, and you had been doing it. But I just want people to know that when you left, or when you know what I'm saying, you took your hiatus, or when you just, went in the lab to redevelop, how big of a hole you left, you know what I'm saying, with that scene, with the music scene, with the club scene, with the entertainment scene, period. And people need to tap in with you, and people need to understand that. And I wanted to say this before we had, radio is still king, bro. Radio is still for real. Radio is still where it's at.
Let's go back on that. Okay, so I was telling y'all, ain't no money in streams, right? But there's a whole lot of money in radio spins. So Young Berg, I don't know if y'all know who Young Berg is. He called himself Hitmaker right now.
Hitmaker now, my guy.
He's Hitmaker now, right? He said he see like huge big checks from songs that are on the radio that he's produced.
Man. The BDS spins, bro.
Yeah. Them streams, those streams is bullshit. I think you get like a percentile of a penny off of like 100 streams. Did you hear what I said? A percent of a penny, my nigga. Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
Radio is king, bro.
Y'all got
it. And that's what I'm saying. You gotta tap in with the ear, and that's what me and Lex was talking about too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? A radio campaign. I don't, even if it's on the chitlin circuit, regardless on what it is, man, getting tapped in with these DJs and these radio stations, because look, it's some DJs that want they hands greased. I get that, but it's some DJs that still want to break records, bro. And if you got one, I'm telling you, bro, like that, and that's why I'm at with it. Like I said, bro, I don't know everything, right? And people probably looking at me like, bro, you ain't listen. I ain't quitting. It's
Right.
up. All it takes is one. I got the music. Now we just got to figure out
So
how we got to get this to the man.
So let's break this down. We're gonna use Chris Michaels as a case study. Chris Michaels has the 80% of what you need to make it, and that's the talent, right? You've got to be able to produce something. Because look, you could throw $200,000 at bullshit. That don't mean it's gonna catch, right? And that's what it damn near take to have a successful radio campaign, almost $250,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's on one song. You dig what I'm saying? So a lot of us and a lot of artists that, you know, that's listening to us right now, y'all not at that level yet to want to spend that kind of money on one record. You dig what I'm saying? That could be, you know, do or die. 250,000, man. That's a lot of bread, right? So what you got to do is just focus on the fan base. And it could start off with 100 people. Bro, 100 people spending anywhere from $5 or $10 on a t-shirt or a ticket. That's not bad, bro. Like, you really could make some money with 100 people and just let the number keep rising and rising and rising. A good person to go look up, Lil Russell, or what's that dude from back in the day, man? Ryan Leslie. He talks about
Ryan
that
Leslie.
shit. You know what I mean? He was another one. He was early on with that direct to consumer. I feel like that's what all local artists or artists that have underground artists should focus on, the direct to consumer. There's a way to purchase a white label app, right? And this app is called, who we got in here? We got Big Hog 337. Let's say we got the Big Hog 337 app. If he got 100 fans to download that app, he can sell his project, his shit not on the stream. It's not on the streaming platforms, but they could buy that record directly from him. He's going to make more money off 100 people than you will off of 1 million streams. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to get back to that shit. Fan base that's willing to spend bread. Fuck them streams, bro. Them numbers don't matter. If you got the talent, you got 80% of this shit done. Now we got to work on the rest of it. Get this marketing shit down. Shout out to B. Henry. What up? Hell yeah. 1400 Ripper say if they don't know, they've been under a rock. Man, you know, yo, shout out to him, man. Real talk. Shout out to him. I've been saying that same thing, bro. But you know, I'm one of those people too. You know, you got some artists like Chris Michaels is let's say if Chris Michaels knew how to build a house, but he couldn't sell it. That's what a lot of artists are going through right now. They don't know the other side of how to market themselves and put themselves out there. But I've been telling Chris, like, I don't care, nigga, go on as many platforms, put that video up on as many platforms, do as many mic drops. You're going to spend a little bread, but it's bread that you could take your time with. You ain't got to spend it all at once.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, and like I said, that's part of, that's what I was saying. I've acquired, you know, in my latest runs, in the past year, maybe, in this year, I put out maybe 8 to 9 pieces of, you know what I'm saying, like 3-song EPs. I put out maybe, I think 6 or 7 of them, 6 of them, maybe 6 or 7 of them.
Right.
And I've had content and mic drops for almost every song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The content, and I realized that I was like, okay, this is working. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, other artists do it too.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's a strategy, and it's also about grabbing people and others, and mic drops and videos give the song a second life as well. Rather than hearing it, people seeing you performing. Like, I just seen Chris Brown, I love you well, love you well.
But understand, hold on, understand, that's a campaign behind that. There's money behind that. These people ain't just doing that dance for nothing. There's a campaign behind that motherfucker. Go ahead.
And so I heard him. I heard that. I seen him doing it, and I seen him. But I finally heard the lyrics, and I was like, "Yo, whoever wrote this record, this was hard as bitch." And that is another record that I'm telling you, Chris Brown didn't write.
Yeah.
Because it's. I know when Chris writes, and I know when he doesn't. Not saying he's not talented. Chris is hard. But the writers is writer, but who gonna sing it like him?
Okay. Now, we talked about Drake not writing his shit. He's a great performer of other people's shit.
Yeah.
Like his delivery his delivery versus Lil Yachty delivery on that song that Yachty wrote was way better. You dig what I'm saying? Chris Brown is another one, but Chris Brown is a true performer. You getting everything with him. You dig what I'm saying? He got the hits, and again, he's another one that's got a long, consistent career. You don't get that without help. That's just what it is.
But Chris, but Chris ain't never. I've seen it, and Chris said, "Man, I don't write my music. I don't write all my music." But he said, "Who gonna perform it like?" And that's real, like.
That's the truth.
But that's been going on. But I don't know why it's been such a dark cloud over
because of hip hop
artists.
Because of hip hop, and I'm gonna tell you why.
You know what I'm saying?
The rappers really hold that. You know, not writing your own lyrics is like being a rat in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like the way, or being a rat in the streets. Like niggas don't respect it, right? But this is my thing. You got people like Big X the Plug. Just admit it. He didn't write the biggest, the largest. He gave his artist the credit. It's okay. You're not trying to be
okay, bro.
Because look, bro, your career and what you can do, you always gotta strive on the things that you're great on or great with. You know what I'm saying? You might not be a good writer, but you could perform the fuck out that song. Go find some good writers. Go find some people you respect that's lyrically got it like that. Tell them the style you want, man. You never know what could come out of that, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, that's true.
Chris Michaels is the pen behind a lot of shit that y'all done heard before.
Hold up, guy.
We call him the kingpin. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got people like him, or you look at somebody like T-Pain, bro, T-Pain can write a hit in his sleep.
Easy. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's how you know there's a game being played, bro. T-Pain been dropping projects that's fire as fuck, and it don't get the attention that a Kodak Black song will get, or you know what I'm saying? Any of the big artists that's out right now. You know what I'm saying? Like T-Pain really that nigga. Hitmaker, all of them. Hitmaker,
and that nigga make more money from playing video games.
Facts. But that's what I'm saying. Niggas gonna have to pivot. Niggas gonna have to pivot. And see, for you, Chris, I feel like you're doing good with the content, but you need to connect with your people a little bit more. That's the only critique I give you. You need to like make content where you talking directly. Like, see how we doing this live right now, nigga? You should do that once a week.
Yeah.
You should do that once a week. Once a week, just play music.
And I was doing that. And like I said, bro, just the human side of it, and not just the music, just for people to understand, for people to really get to know me and feel like they growing with you. That's a part of artist development. That's a part of a fan base too, for people to feel like they've grown with you. And that's why NBA Youngboy is so large as well, because people have followed the story from then to now, from him going to jail, all that, like, it's personal.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying? And we have to, and I have to be, you know what I'm saying, more personal and not worry about how it looks, what it looks like. This is me. Like, you can't be, you know what I'm saying, like, it can't be superstar or trying to look like something every single day.
Don't worry about
that's not real life.
Don't
you know
worry
what I'm saying?
about
So
that.
just tapping in, man, just going live, and regardless if it's 4 to 3 people, however it go, bro, like, and this too, bro, consistency is key, and we always focus on the destination or the time, and it ain't no time, like there
is no time limit, and
time.
The way the music business is now, like we was just talking about Boss Man D-Lo, bro. Boss Man D-Lo within that time frame dropped banger after banger after banger, and now it didn't slow down for him. Now that could be culture, because somebody say he got his ass whooped, niggas might not respect that and be like, oh man, fuck him, I ain't listening to it no more. But here's what y'all gotta understand: Boss Man D-Lo has a white fan base. They don't care about that shit. Now maybe they pretending like they care with this young Thug situation, but I feel like they only care because Thug got out and was talking about Gunna was a rat. And then these videos drop, and it's like, oh, come on, bro. You know, because they love Gunna. Like, what the point I'm making, Boss Man D-Lo should have had a longer shelf life. Back in the day, bro, you look at people like MC Hammer or Baby Got Back. Let's just talk about that record. That record still go crazy in white clubs, and that's what 20 and 30 years off of one song. Off of one song. So,
you know what other song go crazy still?
What's that?
That's what I mean by longevity, man. And this ain't, Return of the man.
Again. All you need is one.
These niggas are still making money.
Yeah. Look at Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill dropped one album. She only had to get it right once. you dig what I'm saying? Like, she got it right once. And that shit still go crazy. You know what I mean?
You can eat off of his record for at least 5 years, bro. Longer than that, if it's what it is.
And what I'm saying, like the boss man, you don't want to put out so much content or so much music to the point where in 3 months it's gonna be phased out. Man, keep pushing that motherfucker, bro. Bro, artists used to drop a single that lasted sometimes years. 400 Degrees came out 2 years before it sold 10 million. They had to re-release it when they signed to Universal.
Nelly, down, baby. That shit was 5 years old, bro.
Yeah.
5 years old. It was hot in St. Louis, but it wasn't all across the world. They kept, I'm talking about ramming it down people's face, bro. Ramming. And that's what it is too, bro. Patience is key, man. And like I said, Lex, I really and I know we've been cussing and in the song about the Lord, but however, I truly believe that it's a real record, man. It's gonna touch people. I just have to understand that if this is what it is, you just gotta go hard, man. And it can't worry about what's going on outside of it. Yeah. It's something that you got to believe in, man. And like I said, it only takes one person to hear it and say yes. It only takes one yes. Yeah. So, to be honest, I got other records I'm gonna focus, but this project right here I'm gonna focus on it. I'm gonna really put it in. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that see me on the street, however it go, man.
Yeah.
Holla at me, bro. Hey, you still pushing? Yes, I am.
Yes, sir.
It's up, bro. Rock with me. It's the boy, Michael.
Yeah. It's Favor, y'all. We gonna see y'all the next one. We out. Appreciate you, Chris.
All right, bro.
All right. If you just joining the chat, joining the live, let me know what you think. Chris Michael, Favor. Out now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I just saw Mr. Chrizz say, man, that's on the truth. Funny story about this record. Mr. Chrizz and Chris Michaels did their mic drop the same day. I watched Mr. Chrizz. I watched Mr. Chrizz' face when that song dropped the first time. He looked at Cody like, nigga. That's what told me I say, Chrizz, we gotta drop this one first, bro. Just that look he gave Cody, bro. Just that look, little shit like that. Yeah, this the one. This the one, man.
That's what's up, man.
We
I
out, bro.
Appreciate you for having me, Lex, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. And a great conversation, man. We might do this a little more often, man. Artists, look, tap in with me. We got the studio in Lafayette over there on 102 Carmel Drive. Holla at your boy for the Trill FM mic drops. You need information, just DM me. And I'll send you the link, the booking link, and all that, man. Let's make some music. Let's make some magic. Let's make some more moments, man. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Absolutely.
We out. All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah.